In the unpredictable world of darts, where a single missed throw can mean the difference between glory and defeat, some records seem unbreakable. One such record belongs to the legendary darts player Michael van Gerwen. From 2014 to 2019, Van Gerwen achieved an astonishing feat that left fans and fellow players in awe. Imagine flipping a coin 28 times and getting heads every single time. The probability of such an occurrence is an astounding 1 in 250 million. Now, apply that concept to darts, where every match is a high-stakes battle of precision and nerves. Van Gerwen managed to accomplish something equally improbable. He embarked on an extraordinary 28-match winning streak in European Tour last leg deciders. It all started after his heartbreaking 6-5 loss to Michael Smith, which turned out to be his last defeat in a sudden death leg for the next 5 years of European Tour play. At that point, Van Gerwen had already secured 3 European Tour titles. However, he was just getting started. By the end of his streak, he had added an astonishing 29 more European Tour plaques to his trophy cabinet, solidifying his status as one of the all-time greats. But it wasn't just the sheer number of victories that made Van Gerwen's record remarkable. It was the way he achieved them. Over the course of his streak, he accumulated nearly £1 million in prize money from the European Tour alone. This remarkable accomplishment underscored his dominance and unrivaled skill on the darts circuit. Even in the past 4 years, with 87 Players' Championship events and no crowds due to unforeseen circumstances, no player has come close to matching Van Gerwen's record. Despite more players attempting the streak and facing lower probabilities of encountering elite opponents, no one has managed to string together more than 12 consecutive deciding legs won. Joe Cullen's streak of 12 was snapped by Brendan Dolan just this past March, highlighting the magnitude of Van Gerwen's achievement. It's a testament to Van Gerwen's greatness and the fear he instilled in his opponents during his prime years from 2014 to 2019. Regardless of the momentum of the match, whether or not he was throwing first, or whether he was facing a world champion or a host nation qualifier, Van Gerwen consistently prevailed in sudden death legs. His ability to win crucial moments and survive match darts set him apart from his peers, solidifying his legacy as one of the most dominant players in the history of darts. Don't forget to hit the bullseye so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. Phil Taylor's performance in the 2012 Premier League remains an unparalleled display of dominance in the world of darts. Throughout the tournament, Taylor showcased his exceptional skills, losing only 1 out of the 14 matches he played. His average margin of victory stood at an impressive 3.7 legs, leaving his opponents struggling to keep up. What set Taylor's 2012 campaign apart was his extraordinary average score during the group phase, an astounding 107.6. This record-breaking achievement has rarely been threatened, with only one instance coming close. In 2016, Michael van Gerwen, at the peak of his powers, produced 6 averages above 110 and even broke the world record. However, despite his remarkable performance, Van Gerwen fell short, averaging 106.94, unable to surpass Taylor's 107.6. In more recent years, there have been instances where players recorded averages higher than Taylor's benchmark. During the 2021 Premier League, 3 players achieved such impressive averages in a single night. However, sustaining those averages consistently throughout the tournament has proven to be an elusive feat. Only Johnny Clayton and Jose de Souza managed to maintain averages just above 100 over their first 12 matches, a significant distance from Taylor's remarkable record. When Van Gerwen, one of the greatest players in the history of darts, couldn't break Taylor's record during his prime years, it seems almost inconceivable that any current Premier League contestant could achieve such a feat. Taylor's 107.6 average stands as a testament to his exceptional skills and serves as a reminder of the unparalleled level of performance he reached during the 2012 Premier League. In the realm of darting excellence, Michael van Gerwen etched his name into the annals of the sport with yet another unbreakable record. In both 2012 and 2016, Van Gerwen achieved a feat that has eluded every player since: 19 consecutive perfect darts. It was in 2012 that Van Gerwen came tantalisingly close to back-to-back 9-dart legs, showcasing his unrivaled skill and precision on the oche. Then, in 2016, he accomplished this remarkable feat once again, with the added flair of hitting the bullseye as part of his perfect run. Since then, no player has come close to threatening this extraordinary record. While the potential for breaking the record exists, considering the increasing number of 9 darters being recorded each year, the reality remains that no player has managed to surpass Van Gerwen's mark. In fact, to this day, no video evidence exists of any other player throwing more than 16 consecutive perfect darts. The odds of extending the streak significantly diminish with each additional dart thrown. Generally, there's about a 60% probability that the streak will come to an end with each subsequent throw. This statistic shed light on the rarity of longer streaks, as it explains why a sequence of 18 darts, which takes just a minute longer to complete than a 9-dart leg, could be an astonishing 10,000 times less common than the latter. As time goes on, it becomes increasingly apparent that Van Gerwen's feat may continue to stand as a shining testament to his mastery of the game. Phil Taylor again has a remarkable record of 60 consecutive matches without a loss in 2008, which remains an enduring testament to his unparalleled dominance in the world of darts. This record has proven to be so resilient that even winning every match and title of 2 consecutive pandemic Super Series would not be enough to surpass it. After a rare loss to Colin Osborne in June 2008 during a floor event, Taylor embarked on an extraordinary winning streak that lasted for nearly 4 months. During this remarkable run, he defeated some formidable opponents, including a young Michael Van Gerwen, Andy Hamilton 4 times, and James Wade 4 times. It wasn't until early October of that year, after 59 wins and 1 draw, that Taylor finally encountered defeat. In a Players' Championship held in Ireland, he succumbed to a 1-3 loss against Mervyn King. However, his achievements throughout the streak were nothing short of phenomenal. He clinched prestigious titles such as the World Match Play, the Las Vegas Desert Classic, the South African Masters, and triumphed in 5 floor events. While Michael Van Gerwen has come close to Taylor's record with over 30 match-winning streak achieved in 2016 and 2017, it's important to consider the current competitive landscape of darts. Even Van Gerwen, who once dominated the sport, has experienced losses in the present-day Premier League, where he has already dropped 2 matches out of 12. The trend towards greater competitiveness in darts suggests that Taylor's record is likely to stand the test of time. While Michael Van Gerwen's world record TV average of 123.4 is widely celebrated, it is his performance in the 2017 World Championship semi-final against Raymond van Barneveld that stands as perhaps the pinnacle of his career. In that unforgettable match, Van Gerwen achieved a remarkable feat that remains unmatched in the world of darts. To truly grasp the magnitude of Van Gerwen's accomplishment, one must consider the context. While exceptional performances in shorter matches could potentially challenge his record, there is no indication that any active player could come close to his 1:14.05 average over the course of a comparable length match. In fact, every recorded 1:14 plus average in the history of darts has occurred in matches no longer than half the length of that epic 2017 semi-final. It emphasises just how exceptional Van Gerwen's performance was on that memorable day. To put it into perspective, players not named Van Gerwen or Taylor have managed to achieve a 1:14 plus average only 20 times in over 22,000 Players' Championship matches appearance. These instances are often in lopsided 6-0 whitewashes, further highlighting the rarity of such extraordinary averages. To even come close to Van Gerwen's otherworldly record in the few matches that could potentially last 32 or more legs, a player would need to maintain a staggering level of consistency. They would have to string together at least 4 consecutive sessions of 6 legs, all averaging in the mid-110s. The probability of accomplishing such a feat is astronomically small, reinforcing the notion that we may never witness a performance of Van Gerwen's virtuosity in our lifetimes. Don't forget to hit the bullseye so you never miss out on any of our amazing darts videos. See you next time!